Shout out to Phyllis Scott from the Yvonne Show.
On November 13th, just before 9 o'clock in the evening, the family in this home on Friar Tuck Road was greeted by Raleigh police officers armed with a search warrant. And that wasn't all they were armed with.
My son with autism was forced out of the home with military-style rifles aimed at him.
Police were investigating a theft at the AT&T store on Capitol Boulevard the day before. At the scene, they found a box with the Friar Tuck Road address on it. They connected it to a suspect, 22-year-old Brian Clark. LaDonna Clark says he is a relative, but the family told police earlier he didn't live there.
In November, my senior citizen parents, as well as my 6-year-old son with autism and cerebral palsy, experienced the most terrorizing experience of their lives.
Clark says her son Aiden was severely traumatized.
At the tender age of 6, he has joined the group of 49% of black males that will have an encounter with police, and thank God he is able to live and talk about it.
Clark tried unsuccessfully to lodge a complaint with the police department's Internal Affairs Division and was told the officers did nothing wrong.
The question remains, who is policing the police?
She urged the council to take action.
If you are not offended by the thought of a 6-year-old being forced to look down a barrel of an assault rifle, or if you have become desensitized to the mistreatment of blacks in the city of Raleigh, then you don't deserve to continue to sit where you're sitting.
Can council be updated on this situation to the levels in which we can be and figure out what's happening so we can figure out?
Yes, we'll be happy to develop a review and report for the council's consideration.
Okay, that was the end of the video. You heard what happened in this story. You know, when it comes to police encounter and, police killings, police shootings, black people, black men in general, it happens to black women too, like Sandra Bland, Rekia Boyd, Charlene Lau. She was a pregnant black woman in Minnesota. They do not care about us. I know Michael Jackson had a song about that, but they really do not care about our lives. They will pull up real quick, just like on Timmy Rise, and just shoot without asking no question. They don't care to ask any questions. They don't. When it comes to their people taking down white people, they'll give you the Dylan Roof treatment. They'll give you that bank shooter in Florida who I did the story treatment. They'll talk to you and try get you to calm down and also give yourself an opportunity to surrender. Just like any of those stories I just reported. But when it comes to us, there's an explosive robot, like Mika Johnson, all that stuff. But there's never any explosive robot for white people. This little boy, 6 years old with cerebral palsy, had to experience this traumatized thing, which he will remember forever in his life. At this young of, as I said, at that young age, he had to experience that. And they don't care. They'll try to get the cop off. You'll have racist white people that comes to my comment section. And if you do, please wash your ass before you do. Because some of y'all just be come in here all stink with your dumb ass comments and all that stuff. And, they'll try to play defense for the police officer and say, oh, well, he was in his right. This person should have been doing that. They always want us to take accountability for our actions, but they don't do that. It's just like when you guys as black Americans bring up slavery, they say, oh, stop talking about that and stop talking about it. But they will not tell a Jewish person stop talking about the Holocaust. Only 6 million of them died under anything, but hundreds of millions of people, black Americans, died during your Holocaust, which was American slavery. And this is why you guys have to keep fighting back. This is why you guys can't be scared to fight back. You have to tell them how you feel, because if you be quiet, that means you're complacent with everything that they're doing, and that shouldn't be the case. But I hope this black family received justice, because this was completely and utterly wrong what they did to him. And no one should have to go through that at this young age. But in America, anything's possible.